So I'm here today in County Meath, just outside Slane, on Partner Farmer Frank Crinion's farm. I was up measuring our on-farm variety trials, and I just want to give you a quick update on what we're doing here with Frank over the last couple of years. Frank is one of our more recent additions to the Grass Partner team, and on Frank's farm so far we've got some DLF 4 in grazer sown in the paddocks there in front of us. We've got DLF grazer and we've got DLF performance there as well, and that's where we have our variety grazing trial located. We have a field up at the top of the hill, up on the top of the farm here, just over the fence, and that's sprayed off. And in the next week or so, Frank is going to be putting in DLF 6 species herbal A. I suppose obviously that's one of the big trends these days is multi-species swards. Frank wants to try and cut back on his nitrogen, and also it's quite a dry farm here, and a lot of farmers in the east of the country would know all about drought for different periods of time. The paddock that I'm standing in here and the one next to us over there is two paddocks of a monoculture of our top variety, Nashota. So Nashota is a late heading tetraploid, and it's one of our DLF's best selling varieties. And Frank sowed this last August, and he got 2 grazings in it before Christmas, and it just got its 4th grazing there last week, which is pretty impressive going. Can't beat the power of new grass, I suppose, and it just shows the value of reseeding. I know things are tight at the minute and the price of things is going crazy every day, but there is definitely value to be had from investing in new grass. After its last grazing, you can probably see the lines in the field, we oversowed some white clover, which is the other big trend of this year, in an effort to cut back on your nitrogen. You can see obviously it's one of the main rules for oversowing white clover is to oversow it into a nice open sward. We've got plenty of clay there for the new seed to go into. So one of the most important things when you're oversowing white clover is to oversow it, I suppose, into an open sward where we've got some clay for the new seed to make contact with and to germinate and establish. So you can see a couple of seedlings here, or a couple of seeds here, sorry, the little orange seeds broadcast on the surface. And I suppose the main issue, or this job was done about 6 days ago, and probably the big issue here so far, in that we haven't seen any germination yet, is moisture and lack of moisture. So that's the next most important ingredient, is rain, and hopefully there's rain in the forecast for this evening. Hopefully one of those clouds is going to burst and do us a favour, and in a couple of days time when I'm back up here to measure our grass plots again, we should see some new clover starting to germinate, and I'll keep you updated on that. If you have any questions about grass, clover, multi-species, don't be afraid to give any of us at the team at DLF a call, and follow our social media to keep up to date on all the events that are going on our partner farms across the country.